Dongan, Trump says White House counsel to depart. U.S. President Donald Trump has said White House lawyer Dongan will leave his post in the coming months. The president tweeted that Mr. Dongan would depart after the confirmation of a Supreme Court nominee in the autumn. His exit follows reports of White House unease at the extent of Mr. Dongan's cooperation with an ongoing inquiry into alleged Russia election meddling. It is not unusual for White House counsels to come and go during an administration. But Mr. Dongan, who served as a lawyer on the Trump presidential campaign, is the latest in a series of senior White House officials to leave Mr. Trump's side. A person close to Mr. Dongan told The Washington Post that he was planning to leave in the autumn. However, Mr. Dongan is said to have not discussed this plan with Mr. Trump and was surprised by the president's tweet. The lawyer has reportedly sat for 3 voluntary interviews totaling 30 hours with Department of Justice investigators. According to the New York Times this month, Mr. Dongan had cooperated extensively with special counsel Robert Mueller. Mr. Mueller's probe into claims that Russia intervened in the 2016 U.S. elections is dogging the Trump presidency. Rumors of presidential dissatisfaction. By Anthony Zerker, BBC News, Washington. Dongan has been the Washington-savvy lawyer by Donald Trump's side since the start of his presidential bid back in July 2015. He handled election law challenges, aided in the presidential transition and helped the White House navigate the seemingly interminable legal storms since the inauguration. Now he's heading for the exits. The job of White House counsel in this administration would take its toll on even the hardiest of people, and it could be that Mr. Dongan has simply reached the end of his endurance. But there are rumors swirling of presidential dissatisfaction with the way Mr. Dongan has handled the special counsel's Russia investigation, including reported disputes over whether to fire Robert Mueller and when, or if, the president should pardon his former campaign chair, Paul Manafort. One way or the other, however, another member of the old guard, one who has been portrayed as being a check on the president's riskier impulses, is departing, just as the legal heat on the administration could be going up. In a sharply worded tweet earlier this month, Mr. Trump said he had allowed Mr. Dongan to give testimony to the special counsel. The White House lawyer reportedly threatened to resign last year because Mr. Trump was planning to remove Mr. Mueller. Mr. Dongan served as a go-between with the White House and Department of Justice, and has helped implement the president's conservative reshaping of the judiciary. He came under scrutiny for his handling of domestic abuse allegations against former White House Staff Secretary Rob Porter, who resigned in February. Turnover in the White House counsel role is not uncommon. Barack Obama had 4, George W. Bush 3, and Bill Clinton 6.